Welcome to Coshada Casino and Resort in Kinder, Louisiana for the 2022 Short Par 4 Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1, our first ever all-girls final. We're live with Kate Pickerel from Austin, Texas.
Yeah, so wonderful to bring all the girls and showcase them in their own championship. Pickerel there with a great approach from that rough.
Pickerel at 6 under at this point at the 11th hole. Her playing companion is Gracie McGovern. Gracie is 9 under, so a 3-shot lead, Nota.
Yeah, she's placed in the fairway, so able to go right at this hole location. We'll be able to stop the ball a little bit quicker. Hole cut right on the front part of this green, bringing in this right to left, and does a nice job of dialing in the yardage.
And Nota, both girls in great position at 6 and 9 under par. Let's show you how we got here in the 16 to 18 division. Kate Pickerel from Austin, Texas, flat rolling the rock.
Absolutely beautiful pace there, great read, just off the green, and again here.
She cannot miss, Nota. She's making it from everywhere. Here now at 7.
Oh, it's one of the benefits of playing from behind, Ryan. There's really nothing to lose. You got to go and make birdies.
Carson Roberts now from Pikeville, North Carolina, bottoms.
Oh, you can just see how nice the greens are running this week. Good pace, nice and smooth. Players able to make putts if you can read the break.
Now Gracie McGovern, Scottsdale, Arizona. This is how she's built this lead. Here she is now looking to take it to 9.
Oh, these ladies can hit some wedge shots. Great distance control.
And a great leaderboard, Nota. A lot of rain overnight, forced to play foursomes today on a soft golf course. So in that final group, Natachanak Tawanaraks from Thailand. She'll play her college golf at the University of Georgia. She won our Thailand regional in June.
And Ryan, that was some fine pronunciation there. And some fine golf thus far for Drive, which is her nickname.
Yeah, her family, friends, everybody refers to her as Drive. She goes to high school at IMG in Bradenton, Florida. This now Pickerel.
See if she can keep that putter hot. Saw some putts go in early for Kate. Beautiful fluid stroke there, and another putt at the bottom.
Just incredible the amount of putts that Pickerel's made here on a championship. Now McGovern, she needs this to match Nota.
Yeah, she should have picked up on the read from Drive and also from Pickerel, so should have a clear idea on where this is headed.
And that slides by, so the lead is now 2 as Pickerel picks up a shot at 11. And take a look at that leaderboard. Things are tight at the top and then a little breathing room. Once again playing foursomes today. As we now turn our attention to the 14 to 15 age group, Avery McCreary holding down the lead.
Yeah, only playing 135 yards, so just a short iron for these ladies. All the rain, green's very receptive. Great tempo there. Watching it intently and for good reason. My goodness, what a nice shot.
Top 5 from the Peggy Kirk Bell Girls Golf Tour is Avery McCreary. This is Bella Dovey from Oviedo, Florida.
Splits the fairway off the tee and goes right after this hole.
So Dovey back, now McCreary. Wilmington, Delaware.
Yeah, we've got players from all over the country and all around the world, Ryan, coming here to compete for this championship.
Anya Mather now from Arizona, from long distance.
We are seeing putts going from everywhere today, Ryan.
And live now at the 12th with Mather.
We just saw that beautiful shot. Gives her something to shoot at. Got to take dead aim here with the short iron in your hand, and wow. My goodness, I didn't think you could get closer than that previous shot, but she sure did.
Nearly holes out, does Mather.
Don't blink, Ryan. This young lady here plays very fast.
Dovey soft conditions. This golf course as receptive as we've ever seen it, Noto.
It really has. 2 inches of rain will do that to a golf course, and players have to modify their strategy and become a little bit more aggressive.
Now let's check in on the 12 to 13. Our first look at Alice Zhao, and that number is correct. Alice is 21 under par.
And literally putting on a clinic this week. Lots of fairways, lots of greens, and for sure, lots of putts.
Number 1 player in the world in her age group, and here's why.
And you can see a lot of these short irons are coming in, so has some solid length off the tee, putting the lofted club in her hand, and she's able to knock them in tight.
From Irvine, California, she's the youngest leader in the history of the United States women's amateur. She was the 18-hole leader, Noda. I mean, she can play at any level.
She really has, and this is what you see in some of these younger age groups. A lot of players really developing early, gives coaches something to look at, and I'm sure she's on everyone's radar right now.
So now Zhao trying to take it to a mind-boggling 22 under par, Noda.
This is simply an impressive performance, just making it so difficult for anyone to even have a chance. She's putting it away.
You got Angela Zhang at 12 under, and she's 10 back. Now in the 10 to 11 division, Grace Carter.
Coming from just above the hole cut in a low point, just runs out of steam at the end.
That was to tie the lead. She'll tap and stay 1 back.
You can see greens just a little slower than what we're normally used to seeing, Ryan. That's what the rain does.
All right, let's take a look now at the younger girls, 10 and 11. This is Grace Carter.
Yeah, beautiful tempo, great contact.
Playing alongside Grace is Amber Lee, and Amber putting on a show here at 13.
And just such fluid tempo. These young ladies are able to generate consistent yardages because of nice, solid strike on the ball.
And this to take the lead for Amber Lee. 5 now at 14, Noda.
Coming from just above the hole, going to leak just a little to her left. Oh, that was not a great read, but an easy tap.
Amber Lee, 6 under. Grace Carter just 1 back at 5. Everyone in the all-girls final. They're here at Coshada, and they're born to win.
From the first day I stepped in, I knew I would heed the call. I was destined for glory, rise above and never fall. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. This is my legacy, this is my moment to rise. I was born to win. I was born to win.
NBC Sports welcomes you to the short par 4 Notabegay III Girls Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1 Companies, part of the Peggy Kirk Bell Girls Golf Tour. 1 hour north of Lake Charles in southwest Louisiana is the town of Kinder, our backdrop today, where Casati Pines Golf Club at Coshada Resort hosts for the 3rd time. It's the final round where for the first time the girls are competing in 4 different age divisions, 10 to 11, 12 to 13, 14 to 15, and 16 to 18. 137 girls qualified to play this week. 33 different states represented from 3 different countries. 54 holes of stroke play competition for a national championship. Welcome into the short par 4 Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1. I'm Ryan Burr with 4-time PGA Tour winner Nota Begay III. Nota, how about this? Our first ever all-girls final. The ladies have their stage all to themselves. Why was this so important to you?
Well, you know, I'm such a big supporter of growing the game in all sectors, especially with young ladies across the country. This is a perfect time for us to get together, support the women's game, give them their own separate stage outside of the boys to let them showcase their abilities.
We've had some crazy weather here in Kinder, Louisiana. 2 inches of rain overnight. How will that affect play today?
Well, obviously, we're going to play lift, clean, in place today, and they're going to get a chance to get their hands on the ball, get a perfect lie every time. But at the end of the day, it's going to play a little bit longer. Greens will be a little bit more receptive.
And with all that rain, Nota, scoring conditions are at a premium. We've already seen Alice Zhao tie the course record this week. Who knows, maybe she breaks it today as she is playing a different brand of golf than everyone else in the world right now. This a moment ago, Bella Dovey, chance to get it to 6 under.
A little bit downhill in this, working to her right. Never quite got that one high enough. You can see the frustration. And now see if McCreary can pay off that great tee shot. Beautiful birdie there.
And she has 3 top 4 finishes this year on the Peggy Kirkbell Girls Golf Tour, working her way up the rankings. What a win would mean for her this week. How about Dakota Talent from deep?
And again, we see just a little bit of pace coming out of the greens.
Checking in on Dakota Talent.
See her take a look here from mid-range. Gets that one to find the bottom of the hole.
You know, to this 5th hole already, we've seen a lot of balls getting close, just so receptive. Adrian on a gorgeous shot.
And now Sarah Lim coming right behind her.
You can see all the water in these fairways, but still, you have to execute, Nota.
Absolutely. Got to make the swings, and you got to make them count.
Dakota Talent now to pay it off at 18 with a disappointing 5 at the very gettable par 5. All in all, though, it is Avery McCreary with a 3-shot lead in the girls 14 to 15. Back from Kashada after this.
Do you want to be the next national champion? Registration is now open
for the 2023 Short Par 4 Nota Begay Junior Golf Championship.
Register before January 1st for one of our regional tournaments, and you'll get a discounted rate.
Go to jgnc.org and sign up today.
The Short Par 4 Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship is brought to you by R1 Companies, Real Estate Reimagined. Powered by Wilson, the original golf brand since 1914. Cashado Casino and Resort, Louisiana's best bet. 2 Vibes showed up on the first tee. One, a cool combination tumbler and speaker. The other, your normal opening tee ball butterflies.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Peggy Kirkbell Nota Begay III Girls National Championship.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good. I'm not feeling nervous.
Just trying to play my game, keep things in the fairway.
A little bit of jitters.
Yeah, I'm excited.
First on the tee, please welcome Blaine Brown.
Just happy and excited.
Find your vibe from the golf course to the beach. Enjoy your drinks cold and your music loud.
And back live now with Gene Padillo.
That coming from the green side bunker. Decent lie in there. Produces a very nice shot.
From Glendora, California. Had a chance to get it to 1 over. Back with Pickrell now at the 12th.
Taking dead aim as we've seen earlier today. Green's very receptive, so you're thinking of one thing and one thing only, and that's shoot at these flags.
That's like a tap-in for Pickerel. It's 20 feet. Now, Eleanor Burnett, this for eagle at 18. This is what's possible, Noda.
Oh! You're right. Players are able to reach this hole, so they have a chance to make a 3, and comes down to the end, it could be the difference maker.
Now back with our leader, girls 16 to 18, Gracie McGovern.
You have to stay aggressive. A lot of golf to play yet. A lot of birdie opportunities, and there is still some trouble facing these players as they work through the final few holes.
135 shot back now at 18. This is a chance for Paris Fieldings and a birdie. And Jess leaves it on the doorstep.
That'll be an easy tap and a great fun week for this young lady. Great to see her in our field.
Just starting to fulfill all that potential. This Padilla now. A great week for Jean. She'll be pleased with that effort. Great bounce back here in round 3. 2 rounds under par for Jean Padilla. Now our leader, girls 14 to 15, McCreary.
Yeah, I saw her throwing some darts earlier in the round, and again going right after it.
Now Belladovi trying to put some pressure on.
You see her choking up a good 2.5 inches on that club, Ryan, and you know, players develop just a certain relationship with how they want to get their hands on the golf club, and that just seems to be her comfort level and has not affected her distance or her performance in any way.
And the short par 4 drivable 17th birdie chance for Sarah Lim.
Love the drivable par 4s. Ryan creates so much opportunity, and fortunes can change at 17 and 18.
And back now 10 and 11. This is our leader, Amber Lee. Just a few holes to play.
Little bold there, going with the lofty club from just off the green in the fairway, but should be able to clean that up.
Alexandra from Orlando from off the green.
She's got to get this to run out just a bit. She does just that. That is a beautifully played shot right there.
Classy from Schneider. Now Jody Hahn from Lewis Center, Ohio.
And this is more of what you would expect from just off the green coming from the fairway, is get the flat blade on it, control the speed just a little bit better.
Jody having a great week for sure. Checking in on the girls. 10 to 11. Zhao. Beautiful shot. Chance to get it to 3 under. This is Anita Lampong Pao. We found her in Thailand this June.
And yes, so many of the players making the trip over from Thailand, and they are demonstrating that they've got some high quality junior golfers in that nation.
Yeah, Nachanan Sungthan with the long birdie. This is Alexandra Fung, her 3rd consecutive year of making it to the national championship. Beautiful shot there, and how about the putt, Noda?
And she is really a fine young golfer, making it to this national championship 3 years in a row. Expect to see great things from her.
Alexandra Snyder for birdie.
Smooth roll, and just gets it to creep in that bottom edge.
Back live at 18, once again with Alexandra Fung. Both she and her sister Amelia once again qualifying for the national championship. You know, they both qualified out of Huntington Crescent Club in the New York regional, Noda.
And we're just seeing just how many players coming from all parts of the United States that have an interest in playing at this level, and especially at this all-girls final.
Live with Grace Carter now. Chance to pull into a tie for the lead.
Seems like players are picking up on the slightly slower speeds due to the rain, and that is well judged, just a little low on the brake.
Yeah, still plenty of time left. No need to press the panic button just yet. Let's move to 18. Maya Fujisawa Cooling. This for birdie. And just leaves it short. We've seen that putt left short a lot, Noda. And these greens were rolling 12, 12 and a half the first couple days. You wonder if all that rain slowed things down a bit.
It certainly did, but you're going to have to adjust. That's competitive golf, making adjustments on the fly.
Amber Lee, a clutch par save to keep the one-shot lead. We welcome in the third member of our team, Amy Rogers, live with the 12 to 13 leaders, Angela Zhang at 14.
126 to this hole. This pin just tucked over behind that bunker. This green well guarded by those two greenside bunkers.
A beautiful acceleration there from Angela. See if she can get it turning over from right to left, and does not. A little short as well, so some work left for her.
And Noda with Alizal so far out in front. Here are some of the 12 and 13s that are trying to keep up. Angela Zhang to get it to 10 under.
Well, it's about posting a score, Ryan. It's about going out there and putting forth your best effort. And these ladies know that Alice is probably a little out of reach, but doesn't deter them from putting their best foot forward and going out there and trying to make something happen.
Yeah, New York's own Nina Cho. Some great putting this week, like from Ashley Shaw from Litchfield Park, Arizona. She makes birdie here at 6. And from South Lake, Texas, how about Gia Alawalia?
Bringing it in high. We know it's going to land soft. Does she get it on line? And yes, she does.
You know, Gia having 3 really, really good days. This to get it to 10 under and a fist pump.
Absolutely. They know what's at stake. Second place may be just like winning another tournament.
I know you love Angela's game. It's so complete.
I really do. I think she really has a great position at impact and creates some great shots.
Now Krishni Elwin, also an opportunity with a birdie to get it to 10 under.
Loses her balance, but that ball doesn't lose sight of where the hole's at.
And then you got to pay it off, Noda.
Boy, these players can putt. So many putts going in.
This is Arisha Bintachit from Thailand.
Just so wonderful to see all the different players from all parts of the world.
And back with our leader now. Amy's there.
120 for the second shot for Zhao.
She was about 10 or 12 yards closer to the hole, able to take advantage again with a great short iron.
This is Aphrodite Dang.
Did she get it, Ryan? Yes, just got it to creep over the edge.
Yeah, 72, 71, 69. Great week for Dang.
Oh, great smile. You can just see how much these players are enjoying with having their parents on the bag.
You got to feel for the likes of Alawalia and Zhang just trying to track down Alice Zhao, who's playing a different game. This now, 16 to 18, Gracie McGovern. And Gracie having another great week, hoping that the third time is a charm.
Well, playing in this event is super special to me because it's my 3rd year, and I'm really excited, and I just hope I do well and hopefully win.
My hat goes off to Gracie. 3rd consecutive year she's qualified. No exemptions here. Players having to work their way through the qualifying system and earn the right to be at the national championship.
And back now with Mabry McMahon at the short par 4 17th, and that's what can happen at 17. Very accessible and birdieable hole. Now Pickrell on the 12th. Still 2 back.
This coming from a hole high. Got to make something happen. Putter has cooled off just a bit from earlier in the round when she was knocking them all down.
Well, it is amazing what has happened in just 3 short years, that Coushatta has truly become the home and the destination of everyone in junior golf.
The Coushatta tribe of Louisiana is proud to host the best junior golfers in the world once again in Allen Parish, Louisiana, not far from their tribal lands.
We're just one big community here in a small part of the country. We want to be a big voice. We want to be loud, but we want to do it for the right reasons.
With over 900 members broken up into 7 clans, the family unit is the cornerstone of Coushatta life, and it's that value system they hope to share with the world.
It really is just a microcosm of what the Coushatta tribe represents. What we hope to give to our customers that come out to visit, that they see the culture, they see the traditions, they see the respect, that we have for each other, for our elders. Very thankful and very proud to be a part of that.
We are the descendants of our ancestors, and we will be the ancestors of our descendants. It is our job at every generation to continue this work, our tribal traditions, our language, our culture, so that we will never disappear.
Welcome back to the short par 4. Nota began the 3rd Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1 and Nota for the first time ever in conjunction with the Peggy Kirk Bell Girls Golf Tour, bringing for the first time ever an all-girls championship to junior golf and to Golf Channel.
Well, it's so important to open up the game to so many young ladies across the country that have an interest in all facets of golf and the golf industry, and we're just able to do that at the competitive level, and Peggy Kirk Bell has been a wonderful partner of ours. They have the largest all-female junior golf tour in the country and have really enabled us to reach more young ladies to compete in this event.
Yeah, and Avery McCreary, she's been a mainstay on that tour. This is Sarah Lim now. Got to go get it at 18, Nota.
Absolutely. This hole, I love it, especially at this junior golf level. Pretty much every player can reach the green into if they find the fairway. So it's very even, but there is trouble lurking if you miss it right in that water.
Yeah, Lim will have a very makeable eagle putt. This now, Anya Mather, bang.
Another nice roll there from Anya. Walks that one in with authority, Ryan.
Let's jump back to our leaders now. Alice Zhao. Amy is with Alice, who's 22 under at 14.
Sal, with an opportunity to go 5 under on the day and move to 22 under par for the championship.
Well, Ryan, that's one of the few misses we've seen from Alice this week. Just really putting on a display of golf that we haven't seen yet at this championship.
Yeah, really shocking to see her miss that putt. She's just been so solid throughout. Back live now. Amber Lee, 1-shot lead over Grace Carter. They've reached the 16th hole, the par 3. Lee and Carter just 1 shot apart in the 10 and 11 division.
Yeah, and there's a lot of comparison at times, maybe unfairly, between the men's game and the women's game, but this is one area of golf where women are so good and so strong, is in that wedge area. The cadence, the tempo, able to produce accurate carry yardages.
1-shot lead, Nota, and dialing that shot up at the tough par 3 when you need it most.
Absolutely. Going to be a lot of pressure coming down the stretch for these young players here, and I promise you, one of them is going to step up and hit some great shots.
So Grace 1 shot back, 3 holes to play. She knows Lee is in tight.
Oh, she's leaning just a bit, and that was on line, just a little deep.
But a good opportunity for both competitors to make birdie. Back now, girls 16 to 18. Our leader, Gracie McGovern.
Beautiful tee shot right in the middle of the fairway. A little loose with the second. Just a little out to the right. You can see her just unable to square the face up at that impact point.
And maybe an opportunity here for Pickrell, Nota.
You got to take advantage of these little windows. Keep the pressure on the leader. That was on line. Gets a little run out, but still comes up a tad short.
So Pickrell obviously in a position to pick up a shot here. She's back from a year ago and learned something from Nota himself.
On my Twitter page, Nota Begay is pictured there with me, and I took it here last year. He was super nice, and I got some insight from him that helped today, actually. He said, play smart, be aggressive when you can.
Well, everything there but super nice, I'd have to agree with, Kate.
And that advice still holds true, Ryan. You know, you got to play smart, but be aggressive when you can, because these tournaments are won. They're not given to you.
Yeah, good birdie from McMahon. Girls 14 to 15. This from a little bit earlier. Blaine Brown from Riverside, California. She was here a year ago.
Standing on even par. Boy, would it be nice to finish in the red. See if she can get this to go. And not a great effort there, but a nice solid week of golf.
Now Sarah Lim is for eagle.
Beautiful second shot in here from Sarah, and just nearly misses that eagle putt.
So she will tap for birdie. Rounds of 74, 70, and 73 for Sarah Lim. Well, it's a great leaderboard, as right now McCreary clinging to that 3-shot lead. And it's been a great week for so many of these players in the all-girls final, highlighted by the Wilson Day.
For each participant in the field, competition began with the closest to the pin contest, presented by Wilson Irons.
It's really special that this year the girls got to have their entire week focused on all the sponsors, dedicating time to help them perform at the highest level. Myself, as a young junior golfer growing up, I would have loved to have something like this.
With the women's, we actually seeded the triad ball. It gave us a chance to really focus on the women player. And quite honestly, women are the fastest growing sector in golf.
Staged on Casati Pines, 19th hole, each player took their turn at the 89-yard shot with the new Wilson Triad golf ball.
So the new Triad golf ball that we launched this year has been incredibly successful. It's a 3-piece urethane golf ball, and it's really focused around this tri-balanced construction, and it delivers the perfect amount of distance off the tee with not too much spin.
This is a world-class event. This is a world-class golf complex, and what they do for the kids and the players. You know, we're just really, really honored to be part of it.
Each division champ took home 3 custom stamped staff model wedges from Wilson Sporting Goods.
The idea of the Junior Golf Hub was really started from interaction with a lot of parents and young kids. And as we travel around the country to different junior events, we heard the same questions. What we wanted to do was really have a trusted voice in that college preparatory kind of experience. What we really try to do is break it down first and foremost with the student athlete and say, what's your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? Being able to identify talent or skills that those players need to play at the next level, which is really helpful. So we assess them from physical skills to mental skills to their, obviously, golf skills. So it gives them a feedback on where their ball striking skills are, where their movement skills are, and what might be the loopholes or maybe the blind spots that they don't really recognize. Every player who's participating here at the NB3 Championship has a full accessibility, so they're going to be recognized right away. Go on the juniorgolfhub.com, look at the resources there to help find the college spot that you're looking for. You have a really good database to then research and find maybe the right fit for you. I believe in the mission to create more accessible tournaments, more accessible avenues, more accessible exposure for the young players. So I felt very strongly about my connection with NOTA and your mission and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish.
And certainly thank you to Roger, Nick, and the Junior Golf Hub, everything that they do for the juniors around the world. And this a little bit earlier, Gracie McGovern, NOTA.
Yeah, trying to make amends for the poor iron shot. Just cozies it on up there.
Leaves the door open for Pickrell to pick up a shot here. This to pull within 1 of the lead.
Huge opportunity here, Ryan.
Oh!
She had it tracking, just didn't go down.
Yeah, just a cruel lip out. We'd like to welcome in the CEO and founder of our presenting sponsor, R1 Companies, and say hello to Mike Taylor. Mike, certainly glad to have you on the broadcast here. First and foremost, the question everyone wants to know, why did R1 decide to get involved with the junior golf brand?
Well, thank you both for having me. And, you know, it all started with my relationship with NOTA. And as you know, we are both from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And my wife and I have always been so inspired by the work that he's done in support of our community, and especially when it came to our youth.
Grace Carter for a share of the lead, and another cruel lip out. You know, Mike, you were saying about why this is such a great fit, R1 and the JG&C brand, as both are really an opportunity for people out there.
They really are, and as a company, we're always looking for ways to give back as well. And the JGNC and the R1 companies just felt like a perfect fit.
And we see that as well, no doubt. That was Amber Lee. Had an opportunity to build her lead to 2. It stays at 1 through 16 holes. Back out to 15.
It appears Zhao is human after all. She has found the rough on this hole. She's got 124 to the pin.
You can see these dormant Bermuda rough conditions are not allowing the rough to grow as high as normal, so players are able to still attack the ball.
Zhang just piped her drive down here, the longest of the group, leaving herself just 115 to this hole location.
Great chance just to take dead aim and cut just a little bit into that lead if possible.
Yeah, been a great week for Angela as she continues to come back in each and every year. You know, Mike, you talk so much about R1 and, you know, similarities between what Noda's doing in junior golf as far as giving everyone a chance that they otherwise might not have. How is your company similar?
Well, at the R1 companies, we've really made brokerage ownership available to realtors who may not have otherwise thought it was possible. In effect, we're empowering people who may not have the financial means to own their own businesses the opportunity.
This is McCreary. She doesn't like it, Noda.
Just came out of it a touch. Usually when that happens, it's just a little bit out to the right, and you can see there, but good news is she still found the green.
And still a 3-shot lead. Continue on that thought, Mike, about how, you know, if you work for maybe a big box out there, that this is an opportunity for you to actually keep a lot of the money you make.
Well, that's absolutely true, and it allows pretty much anybody the opportunity to own and operate their own brokerage without the financial risk or cost.
More with Mike Taylor and R1 as we continue on with the Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship.
Do you want to be standing here,
Playing beautiful Casati Pines,
with a chance to win a national championship?
and be seen on national TV?
Registration is now open for the 2023 Short Par 4
Nota Begay Junior Golf National Championship.
Register before January 1st for one of the regional tournaments to get a discounted rate.
Go to jgnc.org
And sign up today.
ShortPar4.com is a subscription-based business that is 2 different models. Once you're on the website, ShortPar4.com, you fill out a style profile. We take the information that you give us and we curate an offering to you every single month that fits your persona. Loud and wild, athletic, traditional, or all styles. From there, our buyers get together, they talk to different brands, we design, we develop, we put that into a subscription package, ship it out every single month. At the end of the day, our customers are actually getting the same product that they're seeing on TV, they're seeing in golf shops at roughly about 50% off. The savings for these parents is going to be outrageous. I think the ultimate goal for Short Par 4 now is to be a voice in junior golf. I don't think it's so much about who can afford golf. It's how do we present golf in a way to people that it's really for everybody, and that's why we believe giving back to the game, helping kids get to that next level, whatever it may be, is super important for us.
And a huge thanks to our title sponsor, ShortPar4.com, Bobby DeMeo, Todd Stiers, for their belief in what we're doing in the game of junior golf. And Grace doing what she needs to do, a beautiful drive at the Short Par 4 17th, putting herself in position as we go back to 15. And Amy.
Zhao from the rough coming up just short of the putting surface. A long birdie try here. This one, a tricky one downhill.
So Alice, a rare back-to-back pars, and she will stay at 22 under, 14 to 15. Dovey, 3 back, and leaves it short.
And we haven't seen anybody make it from that section of the green. They're just not picking up on the read.
Back to 15.
Shang with about 15 feet, slightly uphill for birdie to cut into Zhao's lead. Great putt.
A lot to like about Angela's game moving forward. the #2 player in the world in her age group. And Mike, final thought here for those sitting on the fence that maybe dreamed of one day opening up their own brokerage. What's the next step now that they know about R1?
Well, it's really pretty simple. Just visit us at r1companies.com and learn a little bit more about us, and you can contact us there.
Krishni Elwin for birdie. Yeah, fist pump, 10 under. And that moves her into third place. McCreary now 3-shot lead, this for par. She'll drop a shot, Noda.
Critical miss there, and you can just see there's still a little bit of hope for those trying to close the gap, but McCreary helping out just a bit.
Yeah, so the lead is 2 over Belladovi. Now McMahon for a chance for eagle at 18. Mike, on behalf of everyone here at the NB3 brand, we can't thank you enough for R1 being the presenting sponsor and allowing us to do what we do. We appreciate everything you've done for us.
Well, thank you guys very much for letting us be a part of this.
Back with our leader now, Gracie McGovern, Noda.
We haven't seen anybody really squeeze this in tight. See if she can piece together a nice swing here. Looks like she likes the contact. Just came out a little bit to the right and maybe just a touch short.
So Pickrell still 2 back of McGovern, Noda. Getting to that point in the round. Now, obviously, some very gettable holes ahead, like the short par 4 17th and 18. But, boy, she'd like to hit one in close here.
Yeah, 17 and 18 can be difference makers as the players work their way toward the finish. No one's really been able to hit anything close here. Hole is tucked in that front left section of the green, and you can see they're using the slope. That's one of the better ones we've seen all day.
Yeah, Pickrell will need to make that to possibly pull within 1. At 18, Yana Andea for par at the last, and a great way to finish. So looking at the girls, 16 to 18, the lead is still 2. McGovern by 2 over Pickrell, 4 over Drive. Things coming down the stretch here.
As part of the practice round festivities, Golf Tech held a long drive competition. Each participant got 3 shots to qualify for the long drive finals. Players with the top 3 distances in each division got 2 chances to drive for show.
Golf Tech is a really good program. I love it.
280! She's done it!
Last year I got second, so when he was like 280, I feel like that was like the best part when I knew I had beat the score. I had such a fun time.
The minute I hit it, they were like, oh, it went this far, and it was pretty accurate of how far I hit it when I'm really trying to hit it far.
238!
There were definitely some long hitters there.
Well, that is rope right down the middle. 292!
The feedback was super quick, and yeah, it's great that they hosted that event and that they were able to bring that to us, because under the lights with all the people, like all my friends thought it was super cool.
273!
The girls were amazing, and it just so happened that 273 was good enough for my group.
Each winner was gifted a Golf Tech driver fitting and a driver of their choice.
A fun fact about myself is that I used to be a competitive gymnast, and I won 2 state titles for California.
My name Nunu means cute girl in Chinese. It was a nickname that was given to me by my parents when I was younger, and it just stuck.
I was about maybe 7 years old. My dad wanted my mom to stand in front of me and try to hit a flop shot over her like Phil Mickelson does. She wasn't sure how I was going to do, but I was able to hit a flop shot over her head and got it all on camera.
My grandfather is Greer Jones, and he played on the PGA Tour and then coached at Wichita State. The best advice my grandfather gave me was keep my head up and not let a bad shot get to me, and to birdie the par 5s.
In 5th grade, I was voted class clown. Golf course is probably one of the places where I try to stay a little more serious, but off the golf course, not that serious.
Well, Belladovi is all business now. 3 out of the lead. It's go time, Noda.
And if she has any designs on winning this tournament, she's got to get down to business right now, Ryan. Great shot.
Yeah, right over the top of the pin. Gorgeous shot from Dovey. Everybody chasing Avery McCreary. She's got a lot of experience in this role. Top 5 performer on the Peggy Kirkbell Golf Tour Performance Index.
I really love what Peggy Kirk-Bell is doing for these young ladies, giving them a chance to compete consistently at a high level, and through the partnership now at the national championship.
Pickrell to pull within one of the lead. The putter was so hot, and now she can't buy one, Noda.
And that's just how it goes. You know, every round is cyclical. You have some ups and some downs, and she's surviving at this point, but it's going to need something to fall for her in these closing holes.
Now McGovern. It's the beauty of foursomes. Those final groups all playing the same hole. This chance to get it to 10 under.
Got to keep the speed up here, Ryan. This coming a little bit up the hill. That was a misread from the start.
A gorgeous look at Kashada. Girls 10 and 11. This is Haley Kim at the short par 4 17th.
Seems like every one of the players in the youngest age groups, they hit it so straight, Ryan. You know, they don't hit it that far, but they hit it straight, and their iron play is reflective of that as well, in tight.
Yeah, big shot here for Amber Lee. The lead, Noda, is 1 with 2 to play.
This is what separates the players that want to go out there and win this event and others that are going to succumb to the pressure. Good response there from Lee.
Clinging to that one-shot lead over Grace Carter. Carter calls herself a finisher, says she loves to chase players from behind. Here she is now with 2 to play.
Boy, I really love that finish. Great rotation in that upper body and just produces a nice outcome.
Yeah, she's got the shot of the day in here at 17. She'll have that short look, Noda, to tie the lead at 17. Back with Jody Hahn now in this final group.
This is a short par 4 17th. And all 4 players there in birdie range. Let's see who can knock down the putts.
And going to be a fantastic finish in 10 to 11. Of course, the Caddy Bibs this week, sponsored by Dixon Golf. Robbie Dixon and the Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship partnering to take on Canada north of the border. Look for qualifiers in Canada and a regional championship where girls will head directly to Kashada from Canada in 2023. Back now at 16 with Angela Zhang.
This from 115. Beautiful tempo there. Great set at the top. Club face very square. Ball rarely veers offline.
Head back to 14. That's where we find Drive. Get the question, how did Natasha not get the nickname Drive? Well, when her mother was pregnant with her, she won several long drive contests in Thailand, and thus the nickname was born, Nota, Drive.
Parents got to be proud. She's headed now to University of Georgia. Now on to Alice.
Speaking of proud, she is rewriting the record book as we speak here at Casati Pines. 22 under par. It is a 9-shot lead for the #1 player in the world in her age division. Back with more after this.
To wrap up the practice round day, Wilson Sporting Goods hosted a putting challenge. Players qualified throughout the day for an opportunity to compete in the finals as a 100-foot putt awaited them under the lights on the Casati Pines putting green.
When they turn the lights on, it just brought this energy. Any sporting event under the lights, it just brings this kind of intensity, and we really wanted to focus on our brand new staff model putters. This line actually just launched November 1st, and it was very exciting to have it out this year for the girls to play.
For me, it's about the experience. It's almost like a fountain of youth this week, and golf is a big part of these kids' lives. We had a great week with the women. Obviously, give them a chance to experience our putter and our golf ball. We're excited about where our brand is, but the biggest excitement at Wilson is about where we're going.
Just the confidence these girls have, and just how much fun they were having, and they were smiling and cheering on for each other. As individual as the sport golf is, I think it really shows in these fun competitions how much these girls come together as one, and watching the actual performance live was amazing.
The winner of each division went home with a new staff model putter from Wilson Sporting Goods.
Yeah, Wilson does such a great job. This from a moment ago. Amber Lee to try to build that lead to 2.
Hole cut in a very flat section of the green, so speed not an issue. You just got to get the putt on line.
Live now with Grace Carter to tie. And she does it. Huge birdie at 17. Look at that face, the determination.
Well, Ryan, you talked about how she likes to chase the opposition down. She's doing that right now.
Yeah, to 16 now. Gia Alawalia for birdie from downtown.
Beautiful roll there. She's got to love that.
14 to 15. Things tightening at the top. McCreary still a 3-shot lead over Dovey, both with birdie putts.
Just got that underneath the break a tad and just slides by that low edge.
I think we're at the point, Noda, where Bella has to make this. Cut the lead to 2.
Yeah, at this point, if you're in the lead, every hole you get through without dropping a shot on your lead is basically like a step in the right direction. But Bella needs to absolutely knock this down.
She needed it, and she got it. Clutch putt from Dovey, and the lead is 2 with 3 to play. Now back to our leader at 16. Alice is 22 under.
Ooh. That was a little unfortunate not to go down. Didn't like it was, looked like it was going too fast.
It's been some kind of treat to watch her play. I talked about it, Notice she led the U.S. Women's Amateur after 18 holes. She's playing in the 12 to 13-year-old division here. And she and Angela are both 1-2 in the world in that age group.
That's one thing I love about the Casati Pines layout. It really allows the best players to come to the top of the leaderboard.
Now Amy Rogers has moved back to the 16 to 18 division.
This is Pickrell from the fairway, 124 to this pin location.
That hole is cut right in the front section of the green, just begging for you to hit it tight.
And she didn't like it.
Gracie McGovern, a little bit of an up and down day, but currently 2 under on her round. Has found the middle of the fairway, this from 120.
Oh, beautiful fluid motion. Just gotta love watching that. And that was right on line, just underneath the hole.
2-shot lead, maybe a chance to get a little breathing room and grow that lead to 3.
Make new friends.
Make great memories.
Win cool prizes.
And be treated like a pro.
I'll see you here next year for the 2023 Short Par 4
Nota Begay Junior Golf National Championship.
Register before January 1st for one of the regional tournaments.
And you get a discounted rate.
Go to jgnc.org and sign up today.
My nickname is Beans. Whenever I was younger, I used to eat a whole lot of beans, and so my grandma used to call me that all the time, and now that's what everyone calls me. Having this tournament and where I qualified, which was a all-native tournament, that tournament itself was amazing because I saw so many Native Americans that play golf that let me know that I wasn't the only one that was playing. I am Chickasaw, Choctaw Creek, Seminole, and Mississippi Choctaw, and all of those mean so much to me, and it makes up of my heritage. I'm so proud to be Native American.
So proud to have players like Beans in this field, along with all of the other Native American players who are so proud of their Native American heritage, and we're just so happy to showcase this event on a Native American property.
Here is a great look at the short par 4 17th hole, the ultimate risk-reward par 4 on the golf course. And thanks to our title sponsor, shortpar4.com. Scan the QR code on your screen. Use the code JUNIORFREE. Get your first month of your junior membership for free. Note of this 17th hole. So much fun over the week.
Yeah, big part of an exciting finish. So much in play here. Players have a great chance to make birdie, but there is water all the way down the left.
22 under is Alice.
Yeah, and Alice is just doing what she's done all week, which is just putting the ball in play in the fairway and just making it tough to close the gap.
Back to the 10 and 11 division, where we have a tie for the lead heading to the 54th and final hole. Grace Carter at 18.
She's really come on strong these last few holes, keeping the pressure on and eventually able to get herself in a great place to win this event.
She is in great position, so a great tie. Amber Lee and Grace Carter. Back to Amy now at 15.
Pickrell currently 2 back of the lead, this to get within 1.
And that putter, which was producing so well early, has kind of gone a little dark as of late.
Now Amber Lee with Grace Carter down the middle.
And Carter's tee shot forcing Lee to stay aggressive.
Using less than driver, both players will be forced with a decision to make at the par 5 18th. Meanwhile, back at 15, our leader McGovern.
And this is just a straight uphill, little right to left. And that's what you would expect, Ryan. Very easy putt to read, and she is on top of her game.
Yeah, the lead has grown to 3. Gracie McGovern, 3-shot lead with 3 to play. Girls 14 to 15. Dovey just 2 back.
Now coming off a beautiful birdie on the previous hole, and now a chance to keep putting some more pressure on.
Now she's done that, so Avery McCreary will have to answer here at the par 3.
And that's what you have to do to win big tournaments. You have to hit key shots at critical moments. She does not like that one, Ryan.
But both players will have a birdie look. Certainly Dovey, the better of the two, a chance possibly to pull within 1. And the coronation is on. It has been for a couple days for Alice Zhao. Just how low can she go, Noda?
Yeah, at this point, it's enjoy the walk and just keep showing that stellar game to everybody out there that's watching.
And she'll have another look for birdie, another opportunity to get it to 23 under. Angela playing amazing golf all week. Hard to believe at 13 under you could be 9 back, Noda.
Well, it's just a testament to the quality of golf that Alice Zhao has played. I mean, look at Angela. She's playing great golf, but Alice put it just a few feet inside her, and that's just been the case. A little bit better, a few more putts made.
And Alice will have a chance to get it to 23 under par when we come back. Upper Hand Golf was created to improve the way you practice golf and help you start shooting lower scores. Upper Hand Golf, easy to use. Just play your normal round of golf, track your results in the custom stats booklet. Golf performance, enhancing software to unleash your potential.
One interesting thing that I take to tournaments is this piece of paper. It has 7 things to keep my spirits up.
Some love notes and encouraging notes that my mom writes to me almost every tournament. And she says this every single time: play your best, have fun, I love you.
This is Cookie, my lucky head cover. I call him Muffin, Muffy. He makes me happy. He's always smiling at me. I love him a lot. This is my goldfish head cover, which is very special to me. Sometimes you need to have a goldfish memory and forget your last shot so you can move on to the next one.
Girls 14 to 15. Great piece there. This is McCreary. She's not looking in her bag now. She's looking for a birdie, Noda. Build that lead to 3.
Yeah, coming from long range, not a great tee shot and not a great approach putt. The door is open now.
And just a reminder, coming up next week on Golf Channel, it is the 2022 version of the PNC Championship. The Ritz-Carlton in Orlando, Florida, the PNC Championship, once again featuring Tiger and Charlie Woods. You saw Charlie yesterday in the Boys Championship. Well, father-son combo at the PNC Championship. This is Dovey to cut that lead in half.
That would have been huge for Dovey. A golden opportunity to get just that much closer, but just slips by the edge. Dovey's putt, missing on the low side, not playing enough break. And now Satish here, coming from the opposite side of the hole. Putt is going to work to her right.
Swetha has played some great golf the first 2 days to get into this final group. Not her best here in the third round, but a solid week nonetheless. Back to 18, the 54th hole. We got a tie at the top. Lee and Carter both 6 under. Both players have laid up to here, Noda. The championship on the line.
Going to take a big shot with a short iron. She hit a beautiful approach shot at 17 and another one here.
And Grace will have that for birdie. Now the pendulum swings to Amber Lee.
And Ryan, a little bit of an advantage for Carter to hit first. She's just a little further out than Lee, so Carter able to put pressure directly on Lee with that third shot approach, getting in there tight. So let's see if Lee can respond here.
Had a one-shot lead, lost it at 17, now tied.
Oh, another nice effort, just not quite as close as Carter, so now it's going to be a putting contest.
Now back to the girls, 14 to 15. This is McCreary now to save her par, and she nails it. Right in the heart.
I didn't think too much about that one, just stepped up and rammed it in.
Meanwhile, a moment ago, girls 12 to 13, Angela Zhang.
And that's really been the difference, Ryan, in this age division. Angela not able to make the putts, while Alice has hit some great shots and has paid off with the putter.
This another opportunity to get it to 23 under par. And she does it. The number reaches 23. Incredible play all week from Alice Zhao. Back to Amy now, 16 to 18.
McGovern on the tee at this par 3, playing 125 yards for this age group today.
And again, Ryan, seeing that fluid, beautiful tempo, great distance control there, just left of the hole.
So McGovern a 3-shot lead. Now it's Kate Pickrell.
Pickrell currently 3 back with 3 to play. She told me earlier today she would get aggressive when she needs to. She's going to need to get something going to give herself a chance over this closing stretch.
And there's still time, Amy, for Pickrell to close the gap, but it's going to have to do a little bit better than that.
All these players have found their way to the center of the junior golf world.
Opened in 1995, Casado Casino Resort boasts a 100,000 square foot gaming floor. But it's more than a casino, with luxurious accommodations, fabulous restaurants, the Res Sportsbook, a top-ranked golf course, and a recently opened banquet and concert venue. Casado aims to provide a full entertainment experience.
We're not in the business of gaming, we're in the business of creating experiences. And we feel that we do an exceptional job at that, whether you want to play table games, whether you want to place a bet and race the sportsbook, whether you want to eat in one of our many fine dining rooms that we have. So it's a full experience that our guests are exposed to.
But above all, the Casado tribe's heritage is woven into the fabric of the facilities.
To see the tribe's origins, their traditions embraced through Casado Casino Resort, through this Coxsackie Pines golf course, it's a testament of perseverance. It shows how far our tribe has come.
I can't believe I got to play this amazing tournament. I've had so much fun.
It's been a lot of fun to meet all the different people from different places.
The course is actually beautiful. It's one of the best courses I've ever played.
I like the walk. It's really pretty. I like the water too. I mean, not when I'm like hitting into the water, but it's really pretty to look at.
I would say all the group activities, the competitions, it really makes the event special. You don't see them at a lot of other events.
What I thought was really fun was that the cameras came to take pictures, and then
videotape. It's such a professional event. It's really well run.
I love how there's always ropes around putting greens and drones flying around.
It's such a big event with so many juniors competing together. It's also a very high-level competition, and I think that's what makes it really exciting.
Well, an exciting week for sure. This is the short par 4 Nota Begay III Junior Golf Girls National Championship presented by R1. Part of the Peggy Kirkbell Girls Golf Tour. Nota coming down the stretch here. 4 championships to be decided. Bella Dovey, the time is now.
Missed a golden opportunity on the previous hole to close the gap and still keeping the pressure on. There is no quit in this young lady.
So McCreary clinging to that 2-shot lead.
And she's been able to respond. Huge par putt at 16 and responds here with an equally impressive wedge.
Yeah, drops a dime in. A great opportunity to take it to 8 under. Now Haley Kim up ahead at 18. This is where the 10 and 11 will be decided with Lee and Carter both having birdie looks.
Yeah, great for this young lady to play her way into that final group, but just not her day in this final round.
Now she taps in 69-71, a tough 78. Back to the 16th hole with Pickrell.
Pickrell said she wanted to make more putts out there today. This one a long opportunity for birdie.
Gotta stay a little bit more aggressive when you're trying to close in on the leaders.
Moment of truth at 18. Lee to putt first. This to take a 1-shot lead.
Oh, that was a good putt, Ryan. Just a little to the right.
Was there a teach there for Carter, Nota?
Absolutely. She just came in just underneath that reed. She should have picked up on the putt moving just a tad to her right. So if she just starts this inside left edge, it will go down.
This to win the biggest event of her short career. Grace Carter for the win.
That is big time right there. Way to step up. Birdie, birdie finish. Closes in on the championship. Congratulations.
Wow, incredible. Grace Carter with a birdie at the last. A bear hug from her dad.
I tell you what, Ryan, sometimes the parents get way more emotional than the kids, and it's easy to see. It's easy to see.
Now, what a special week. This is Jody Hahn, this for solo third. And she will end up in a tie for third in the girls 10 to 11 with Grace Carter and Amber Lee finishing 1-2. Back now to 16.
McGovern said she's been really happy with her putting this week. We'll see if she can roll in another birdie here.
Oh, Amy, that was a nice effort.
She'll tap that in for par. Currently leads by 3 with just 2 holes to play.
Now Amber Lee, the inevitable, put a great stroke on it. We all were an eyelash away from having a playoff. But it is Grace Carter's day. Birdie, birdie finish. Hahn to finish in a tie for third. 68-71-74 for Jody. But the story would be Grace Carter. Notice she talked about how she loved to play and chase down from behind. She did just that.
And just exceptional play. What a wonderful finish. Just a testament to her grit and determination to get the job done.
It was a family affair this week for the Carters. Dad on the bag, fighting kidney stones all week, but he gutted it out just like his daughter. Birdie, birdie finish. Grace Carter, winner of the 10 and 11.
U.S. Performance Academy serves grades 6 through 12. We're a fully independent, accredited, NCAA-approved school for high-performance athletes. We offer a full school experience, so we can customize through our flexibility an entire curriculum based on a customized learning path. So in other words, you can come in as a 9th grader, we'll design a learning program and pathway for you to graduate with us and then on to college. In some cases, it's Olympics or professional. They can train, go to school whenever they'd like, but also be on the course, be training, be working with coaches any time of day and not have to worry about missing classes, missing coursework. We can customize and start and stop school whenever they need to fit their model. You're dealing with an incredibly high level of golfer when these kids are on the course just watching practice rounds. That requires a ton of time. Our flexibility and support combined with the talent level that's out here this week it's pretty special.
And speaking of special, Alice Zhao has been just that. 23 under, heading to her 54th hole.
And just doing so many great things and staying out of trouble. And even though that ball did find the greenside bunker, it's not going to cause any problems. And she's going to march on to the championship.
Been a wonderful week for Gia Alawalia as well. She's played some great golf to get it to 10 under par.
You can just see the power disparity. Both players in the lead and the 10-11 having to lay up. All the players in this group able to reach. And beautiful second shot there.
You two already shared?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, you're all set? All right, we're going to start out with Amber Lee, round 3.
So Grace Carter doing the necessary attesting to the score. And once again, no to Angela Zhang, an incredible 13 under par. Flies the green here at 18. 13 under, some 10 shots back of Alice.
Putting up a great performance, just got outplayed this week.
Back to 14 to 15 and a fist pump for McCreary. That's a big one.
Yeah, that is a huge putt. Just outside and now able to just keep the pressure on.
Now back at 18. Krishni Elwin also double figures under.
Opted to lay up here, did not have the right number to go forward in 2. Wedge shot inside about 15 feet there.
Back to the 14 to 15. Dovey, this has to go to stay within 2. And she answers. So birdie from McCreary and Dovey. The lead stays at 2 with 1 to play. Alice, the walk to the 18th green. She'll be our second champion of the day, joining Grace Carter, who spoke with Taylor.
Grace, you're 1 shot down, 2 holes to play. You birdied 17 and 18 to win. Take me through that last hole.
Well, I had my 10-foot putt for birdie on 17. I managed to make it. I was so happy going to 18, very nervous. I had that 15 for the birdie, we both did. Managed to make that one, and overall was just thrilled.
You just won the biggest junior golf event of your life. How are you feeling?
I mean, I can't really explain. I'm very happy, very thrilled, very excited.
Well, congratulations, you did great out there.
What a story it is, Grace Carter. How about that emotion, Noda? Is that what this is all about?
Exactly, Ryan. You get into the heart and soul of this competition and just see how happy these players are when they come through.
Now Alice Zhao, she's done everything right. Misses the green at 18.
Everything and then some, Ryan. And yeah, that's not the greatest bunker shot, but when you've got a 10-shot lead, who cares?
Meanwhile, a lot of drama on the line, 16 to 18. Amy's there.
Covered with a side hill lie, this from 108.
Made a number of nice short iron swings on this second 9, Amy, and there's another one.
She'll have a nice birdie opportunity from there.
So the pressure really on Pickrell. She has to answer.
Pickrell has 105 to this back pin.
This is nothing more than an all-out sand wedge. She should be going right at this and just tugs it just a bit, maybe trying to get a little too much out of it.
And Kate really needs to make birdie and hope for a Gracie miss. Meanwhile, at 18, Gia to cap off what has been an amazing week, a chance for eagle.
Well, under most circumstances, Ryan, this may have been a winning effort, but not this week with Alice putting on such a display of high-quality golf.
You know, drive was probably the favorite to start the week. Flying for the first time, traveling by herself, no coaches, no chaperone. That's a lot for a young lady. She's handled it well, not the result she wanted, but a great shot here at 17. Jump ahead to 18. Final hole of the day for Angela Zhang. Chance to get it to 14 under, Nota.
Straight up the hill, moving to her right. And that's been the only difference. She's went toe-to-toe from tee to green with Alice, but just not as many putts.
Coming up next week on Golf Channel, the 2022 PNC Championship. Annika Sorenstam playing with her son, Nelly Korda with her father, Jordan Spieth with dad, and of course Tiger and Charlie Woods. Now Krishni Elwin. I'll tell you what.
Oh, get in.
Krishni, the future is very, very bright, Nota. 68, 68, 69. We have not heard the last from Miss Elwin.
Yeah, anytime you can shoot 3 consecutive rounds in the 60s, you're not going to be far off.
And a great moment with her father. Now Gia just missed the eagle putt. Finishes off the birdie. 66, 67, and a 72 for Alawalia.
And Alice Zhao set such a torrid pace, and it was just so hard for her competitors to keep up. And now just a formality here, Ryan.
Hey, you really start to ask the question, Nota, at 13 years of age, you know, what's left? What does she do in her amateur career? What would your advice be?
Well, just keep improving and elevating your level of competition and going out and finding the best events that you can get in and keep winning. I mean, winning breeds more success and more confidence, and you know, she's going to probably grow and get a little taller, and you know, her mechanics are going to have to adjust as she elevates the different levels of golf.
Well, Angela Zhang would not be one bit surprised if she one day has her name on the trophy here at Kashada. Now Alice, what a performance. 23 under par, Nota. Might never see that again here at Kashada.
You really might not. That's a special week of golf for a young lady that just went out and executed from top to bottom about as well as you could have.
Yeah, congratulations, Bella Rancy, Elle Marie Reisner, both top 10 performances at the short par 4 Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1, where the story was Alice Zhao, 23 under, winner of the 12-13 division.
Fun.
Friendships.
Fabulous prizes.
And that's just 3 reasons why I play. And you can too.
Registration is now open for the 2023 Short Par 4 Nota Begay Junior Golf National Championship.
Register for one of the regional tournaments before January 1st to get a discounted rate.
Go to jgnc.org.
I'll see you here next year.
Absolutely. Can't wait for year number 4.
Are we all in agreement with that?
23 under. Pretty amazing what Alice was able to do in the scoring area now, making things official. Still to be decided. Girls 14 to 15. Bella Dovey needs the shot of her life, Nota.
She really does. Has to find a way to make 3 here. Does not like it. That will miss the green. So something special has to happen in order for her to stay alive.
You could see not pleased. No, she needed a big one there. Still a chance.
You can just tell how much this means to these players, Ryan. I mean, all-girls final. This is a showcase for girls golf in this country, and these ladies are really stepping up and showing us some wonderful play.
Mather now. And she does pull off one of the shots of the day. She'll have that for eagle at the last, and a great memory.
Yeah, there's certainly no quit in any of these players here. That's why they've had success, and that's why they're the top players in the nation.
Now McCreary, 2-shot lead, knows that Dovey is in some trouble.
Anything dry here will work just fine for McCreary.
That looks so good.
Oh, that's just a beautiful effort.
And that should do it. Avery McCreary, that should do it. Back now 16-18 in Amy.
Tawanaroo from about 15 feet below the hole, looking to get into red numbers. And she gets one.
And drive, birdie, birdie finish. Pretty amazing how much she's accomplished. Big sigh of relief. Now Dovey, Noda, especially where McCreary is, this has to go in.
This has to, and she's gonna need a little bit of help. And great shot there, did what she had to, got it to the hole, had a chance to go down, but nonetheless, it's not gonna be enough.
Now back to 17.
Pickerel with this slightly downhill putt for birdie to get to 4 under on her day.
Really needs this, Noda.
We're in the must-make zone here, Ryan. Took a little hot midway there, might have taken a little bit of steam off of it, and doesn't even get to the hole.
Pickerel settles for a par. Disappointed to see that opportunity slip by.
And no doubt, Amy back up at 18. Mather for eagle, leaves it short.
Yeah, that was not what she was hoping for after that stellar second shot. These players in this group will go about trying to putt out for their birdies. McCreary still having that eagle look.
Yeah, 69, 72, 72, good for 3 under for Anya. Now McGovern.
I think she's still in a really, really good spot, Ryan. Just has really done everything she's had to do to build up this lead.
Yeah, 3-shot lead with 1 to play. Taylor standing by with her 12-13 champion.
Alice, you've had such a dominating performance the whole week, 23 under. How are you able to stay so consistent?
I just try to play my game every single day and not try to think about what I did yesterday and just stay in the moment.
What does it mean to you to win the Nota Begay III Junior Golf National Championship?
It's definitely really cool being on Golf Channel and everything. Really grateful that I played well this week, and I just want to thank everyone for giving me this opportunity.
Well, congratulations. You played great.
Great indeed. Now at 18, Avery McCreary for the win.
And this to cap just an impressive week of golf for McCreary.
An eagle at 18. What a way to finish. The pride of the Peggy Kirkbell Girls Golf Tour wins here at Coshada.
I just can't tell you how proud we are, Ryan, of that partnership with the PKB Tour and what they do for women's golf and their mission.
Yeah, founded in 2007, the largest girls-only tour in the country. And now they have a champion here at Coshada. Meanwhile, Swetha Satish. She'll tap in. A memorable week for Swetha.
And again, playing well enough to get into that final pairing, which says a lot with such strong competition.
Now you take so much from this experience of playing in the final group, especially Noda, if you've never done it before. I know Beladove not happy with second place, but wow, a lot to be proud of, a lot to take from this event.
With that putt going down there, it's a birdie, birdie, birdie finish for Dovey. Has to be proud of her fight and of putting up a tremendous effort this week.
Yeah, a ton to be proud of. finishing things off with an eagle at the last. And how about this top 10? Congrats to Bridget Wilkie in there inside the top 8. But everyone looking up at the perfect 10. 10 under is Avery McCreary from Wilmington, Delaware, all the way to Kinder, Louisiana, and now a national champion.
Our sponsors make this great championship possible.
Thanks, R1 Companies.
Thanks, Short Par 4. You made all this possible.
Thanks, Coshada Resort.
Thank you, Junior Golf Hub.
Thanks, Wilson.
We appreciate you supporting us.
And can't do it without the support of the sponsors, Noda. And certainly they are the blood of our organization.
They really are. They believe in what we stand for. They believe in what we're trying to do, and you can see how it all comes together at events like this.
Now drive at 18, looking to finish off her 54 holes.
She's asking for this one to go.
And for good reason, just crawls over the bunkers. Is it going to stay there? I think it does.
Pickerel laid up at 18, so McGovern in great position.
McGovern now from just inside 200 yards. She is going for the screen in 2, currently leads by 3. Just needs to safely find the putting surface to give herself a nice walk up to the screen.
Indeed, Amy, this will take all the pressure off.
And that's not bad, Ryan. That is dry and on land, so looks like she will be walking up and just heading to this national championship.
Yeah, really, this is a must-make from the fairway for Pickerel at any opportunity.
Pickerel laying up just 95 yards short of this hole.
Should be nothing more than a full sand wedge, Ryan. She's got to try and get this to spin back in the hole. I never got it to the hole, so not going to be enough this week.
No, it is Gracie McGovern's week. Just as it was Avery McCreary standing by with Taylor.
Avery, you're 10 under par. You make an eagle on 18. Take me through the hole.
Well, started out with a good drive, hit my 3-wood well right down the center, and I had a good lie, and I knew I wanted to go for the green. And I just hit a really good shot with my 3 hybrid. Hit it to about 20 feet, and all I wanted to do with that putt was get it close, get it inside birdie range, and it just ended up sliding in there, and it was a great moment.
Congratulations.
McGovern finding the green side bunker in 2, has plenty of green to work with here. Should be able to get this one close for a birdie opportunity. Well played.
And that will do it, Noda.
That will put a ribbon on this tournament for her. Just a great display of golf down the stretch.
And the fans here absolutely know the inevitable. Gracie has done it. Meanwhile, drive looking to cap off what is a week she'll be able to take a lot away from this week. Like I said, traveling completely on her own to a national tournament.
And many of the players that fell a little bit short or didn't play as well as they would have liked are going to take so much away from this. The relationships, the friendships, but also understanding what top-level competition looks like.
Carson Roberts for birdie to finish off her week. And a heck of a putt. Carson will tap in for par at the last. 68, 74, 72 for Carson Roberts. Pickerel Noda. She gave Gracie everything she could handle, kept the pressure on the last 9 holes. McGovern had to win it. Pickerel didn't lose it.
And that's what you want when you're chasing. You want the eventual winner to beat you. Pickerel put pressure on her.
Pickerel with 15 feet just up the hill for birdie to finish solo second. And just misread that one.
You know, so excited to announce our 2023 schedule. Go to jgnc.org. Once again, it will be an all-girls final in 2023. Sign up today. We are expecting certainly every event will sell out in 2023. Get in for a discounted rate today. And Noda, once again, heading to many Native American properties.
That's one thing I'm so proud of. A lot of Native American properties have some of the finest golf venues in the country, well maintained, great conditions. We're going to go see some of our friends down at the Morongo Tribe with the Morongo Golf Club. They've been with us since day one. And of course, in New Mexico at Santa Ana Pueblo.
A Loomis Trail, Firekeeper, Dancing Rabbit in Mississippi, and who could forget Huntington Crescent Club in Huntington, New York. And now Gracie. She's going to get her money's worth here at 18, but no one can deny she has been the star of the week, Nota.
Yeah, just put a spot on that one. Let everybody else putt out, and then you can take center stage and be crowned champion.
In the meantime, drive to finish off her 54 holes. All the folks from Thailand that made this long trip, they have to be so pleased with what these athletes have accomplished. It's a birdie for drive at the last, finishes tied for second at 6 under par. But look at that, every Thai competitor finishing in the top 11. So proud of what Dr. Prin, Noda, and you did, bringing this event to Thailand, bringing these athletes back here. It's been an incredible couple weeks. Pickerel now.
And that's really been the story for Pickerel down the stretch, just not able to make any putts. Put together a nice tee to green game, but just unable to convert when it mattered.
And final round of 70. She played better than that. Putter just let her down on the final 9. Now it's Gracie McGovern, 10 under for the win.
Yeah.
Gracie McGovern, 3 rounds in the 60s, 68, 69, 69. The girls 16 to 18 champion in the short par 4, Noda Begay III Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1. And all these competitors, so much to be proud of. How about Claire Liu? Congratulations, Claire. A top 10 in a national championship. But everyone looking up at the top at Gracie McGovern. She took a couple of punches, but was able to stand all the pressure. And now she can call herself a national champion. The short par 4, Noda Begay III Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1 is brought to you by R1 Companies, Real Estate Reimagined. Powered by Wilson, the original golf brand since 1914. Kashada Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet. Let's go down to Amy Rogers.
Gracie, heading into this final round, you said you weren't too happy with your putting or your ball striking, but then you come out here and win by 4 to capture the girls 16 to 18 division. How would you describe your performance out there today?
It wasn't very good today. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm glad I could finish strong and under par.
In that circumstance where you feel like you don't have your A game, how are you still able to pull out the win?
Just trying to stay focused and just trying to stick to like my regular game and not trying to get too ahead of myself and just try to keep it simple.
You've won more than 100 junior events throughout your young career, but what does winning this championship mean to you?
Oh my gosh, it's a big victory for me because I was here the first and the second year, so seeing the other girls win, I've always wanted to do that, and now I finally won, so it's a big accomplishment, and it shows that all my hard work has paid off.
Absolutely. Gracie, great playing this week. Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you so much.
History made at the first ever short par 4 Noda Begay III Junior Golf National Championship presented by R1 with our first ever all-girls final. Noda, I know how important this was to you to give the ladies the stage all to themselves. How about the week here at Kashada?
Well, Ryan, anytime you're running an event, you're looking for opportunities to improve, to get better, and this was a way for us to do exactly that, which was to showcase these young ladies on their own stage, let their talents come to the surface, and that's exactly what happened this week. Some wonderful golf at a wonderful venue, and we're just so lucky to be here at Kashada.
No, it really was a special week. The ladies really taking advantage of the spotlight all to themselves. How about the record scoring, including 23 under par? The bar has now been set, an all-time scoring record. We'll see how long it takes for someone to get it to 24 under. If you want to play next year, check out our incredible regional schedule, jgnc.org. Register today, and ladies, next year it can be you holding one of these trophies here at Coshada. Until next time, so long, everybody.
From the first day I stepped in, I knew I would heed the call. I was destined for glory, rise above and never fall. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. I was born to win. I was born to win.